Chi-Town Heat against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And what got them that from the floor? I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance.
That kind of shooting happen all the time on a night that feel good and look good.
And Porzingis passes to Anthony. Trying to get open is Lopez. Shot's good by Anthony.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those bigger.
Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And New York looking at who they got. Money in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Anthony in at the small forward. Outside Bosch. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 5. And it's Dragic off the drive. Another miss by Dragic. Now the Knicks with it. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Yeah, you know, these are 2 rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
Dang gets a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Dang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bulls.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by Freak. Dragic with it, now guarded by Money. And it's Dragic off the drive. The shot is off. Nice D from Money.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here's Porzingis, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Now, here's Dragic. D right on him. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Dragic after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Now, here's Dragic. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Chicago. The drive by Green.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah. The officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Money. He's guarded by Dragic. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Knicks shooting their first foul shot of the night. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Miami on defense. 4-point game. Lopez drives in, plays it up and banks it in. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Clock at 4. Bosch kicks to Dang. Dragic with a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Money. Can't connect from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Bosch, the screen. Green against Anthony. The drive block, and they'll keep possession. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here's Money. 20 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And so here is New York following Chris Bosh's 3. Gets it to fall in the bucket for Money. The Heat trail by 5. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Money following the basket by Chris Bosh. Here's Money. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Porzingis can't hit. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Dang. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Money. The pass to Porzingis. There's the pick, and there's the call on Bosh. That is his first foul of the game. Lopez a screen. And again, the basket is good for Money. Money's got his second bucket of the night.
Beautiful pick by Anthony.
Now here's Dragic. He's guarded closely. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Kevin, let's check out how Miami stacked up in the league stats over the last month. 6th in blocks, 7th in rebounding. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And going back to their block shots, they're fearless, challenging shooters and contesting everything. You end up on a few posters, but I love that willingness to take a stand defensively.
Stoudemire's checked in for the Heat. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Bosh, no one around him.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Yeah, and it's been ugly. I mean, really ugly. They need to find a way to get a few easy baskets to try to build some confidence and some momentum.
Here's Anthony. Shot is off. And Miami the other way now. Dragic with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Stoudemire, no good.
The D did a nice job of sticking with him there after he made a pretty good move.
And it's a Flalo penetrating. New York moving the ball around. Shots good by Anthony.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Heat trail by 8. Stoudemire, the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Bosch. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And that's now 7 points for Chris Bosch.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Lopez, a screen. Here's Money. Knocks down the step back Jay. Money's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Bosch, the screen. Bosch, a screen on a follow. The drive by Green. Off the left rim and out.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
New York shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. A different look for Miami. Cannon comes in for Green, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Goran Dragic. The Knicks also changing it up. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Lopez, and Derek Williams subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. And Aflalo drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Strong start. Here early, 4 of his first 5. I've made.
Here's Money following the basket by Chris Bosh. Money passes it to Williams. Passes it to Money. Tries it from 9. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Money's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Cannon taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside Bosh. There's the 3. Offensive rebound Heat. Stoudemire now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They're leading by 8. And Aflalo kicks to Stevenson. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Money. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. And that's 10 points for Freak.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And a look at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Aaron Aflalo, number 1.
And he is not a wasteful player. That much we've learned. I mean, he makes the most of the good looks.
And he's intelligent in his shot selection. You're exactly right there, but don't take away from the fact that he's a tremendous pure shooter as well. Even when he's got a hand right in his face, I mean, he makes tough shots.
Jose Calderon. He's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Here's Cannon. Looking for his first basket still in this one. That's good.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Money. 10 points for him.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And the Knicks good for 2.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Shots good by Bosch.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Calderon. Down low, up off the screen. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. Luol Deng is checked in for Chris Bosh. The Knicks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Now here's Stoudemire. 11 points. For him in that last game against the Bulls in Chicago. New York leading by 11. Here's Money. He's got 12. To the middle. Here's O'Quinn. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. O'Quinn's got 5 now.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now here is August. 9-point game his last outing. Stoudemire, the screen. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Winslow. His first shot coming late. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Calderon. And he makes good on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
It's in the paint here.
Now 8 seconds. Separating the two clocks. Stoudemire, right side. There's a screen. And it's Augustine atop the key. He dishes it to Dang. Augustine passes to Dang. And again, it's the Heat missing. And now the Knicks on the break. It's stolen by Dang. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks out front, up by 15. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.